The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Williams on the play action. He's got it inside the 25. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Irving. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Try the right side with White. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Mayfield will look to throw. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 2nd and 3 now. White trying this straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right side. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That throw finds Komet. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down right along the 30. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Here we go.
Williams from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Throw left side, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Chris Braswell there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. They'll run here on first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. The give now to White. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Here's 2nd and 7. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, this is White. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Mayfield set to pass. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears looking to add to their advantage. First down throw by Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams will look to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Williams to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. On the final drive of this half. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Running on second with White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hawk 70, let's go. Check go.
Running this one left. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Setting up the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and 15.
Now here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
At their own 1-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's White again. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Definitely a rare moment we just witnessed here, Brock. That is their 2nd safety of this game. This defense is showing out.
Capitalizing on any and every opportunity they get. I'll tell you what, a lot of crazy things enter my mind during a football game, watching and analyzing. But 2 safeties, never seen it coming. You ever been in a game with 2 safeties, Kate?
No, I was ripping through the memory bank too, and I can't think of one.
Yeah, kudos to this defense to make it happen not once, but twice.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Williams. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. It's White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Hey, we're 33.
Baker now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
King.
Throwing again is Baker. Got his target, it's Otten. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's White. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10. Mayfield throwing out of the pistol. This one's taken in by Otten. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. A give right side to White. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Here's White. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Hey,
On the ground, it's White. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Now we're on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Another carry for him. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. To throw is Williams. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Completes this one to Otten. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bears keep running away with this. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Let's go now.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Taken down right at the
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
So the Bears come away with the win. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.